severe slap there. They took them to their Oluyole, I don't know if I should call it hideout now. They took them to their Oluyole place where 3 different, houses. They didn't find any gun, no. They didn't find gun. They didn't find anything other than more military fatigues. That's military uniform. Boots, flags, megaphone. I'll show you. This is what they found after about these guys not even shoot any one single gun at this police or this military guy who came to get them. They just grabbed it. Before police came, before the military got to where they were. These guys were lying down. They were lying down. They were lying down and like, there's eyes, please, oh, please, oh, please, oh. But it's because this Nigerian police and these lunatics too, they kept shooting and shooting, not shooting at them, shooting up there. And if I play you that video on this YouTube, right, they will ask me to remove it because of the gunshots. I'll show you the one that didn't shoot gun. And you can easily tell. They felt like they found something great, the police. Walking into this house and finding all these gears and all that, it was like, you can even see their expression. Wow. You want to cause war in Yoruba land. You these people on top cloth. Only small slap here and there. And the Adele president, interim president. I am here to hear another broadcast. I'm following it. It's interesting though, right? But take a look. The supposed discovery, uncover. Nigerian army, Nigerian police uncover the hideout of the Yoruba agitators. I'll show you the hideout and what they discovered.
No, only your log bar won't do. To our Ugandans.
Right? That's them feeling triumphant. Oh, we have now prepared. Now they will be telling themselves, okay, they are Yorubas too, but they are working for Nigeria. All right? They do not have any connection with the subject matter. Okay? Which simply means they do not have any understanding of what an independent Yoruba nation will mean They are working for Nigeria. They are Yorubas. And they are seeing an advocacy that is about Yoruba self-determination, right? But they are the first, what will you call them? They are the first to feel so disgusted about it. And they will tell themselves, we need to work more. This thing is spreading now. We need to write our report. We need to know how they even got all of these weapons in. We need to get this or that. Like, they will be more interested, and in a negative way. Because with that, once they begin to file reports and report about the activities like this, then they, as as clueless as they are too, so they will escalate, their misunderstanding and their ignorance, coupled with their disloyalty to their own supposed people in this regard. So they will begin to suggest, what should we do to stop them? What should we do to make sure that this does not become really popular? So yeah, those police officers will go home at night. They will tell their family members, they will tell their neighbors, we caught some idiot today. They are shouting Yoruba. They are Yorubas themselves, but they will be like, we were at the office this morning, and we just received an emergency call. They said some boys, they are Yoruba Nation. They just took hold. They said they were taking over the government house. But we moved into action. By the time we got them, I say, Yoruba Nation, which one is that? Don't mind them, Jare. All those people that love to cause problem and trouble, we will deal with them. Please, so tell your children, they shouldn't get themselves, because our Oga in office, we have discussed that anybody that we capture for Yoruba Nation like this is a terrorist in here, so we kill them. Now, it's because of Nigeria, and this is how they build the resentment. And you will see an Igbo man speaking Igbo, and he will aim gun at his fellow Igbo, all because he believes that is Igbo brother demanding for Biafra. Is a dangerous enemy to him that he has to take out, and he can be given a reward for it in Nigeria. The Yorubas will kill the Yorubas asking for Yoruba Nation and go and get a rank, put a button on their shoulder, for helping them to kill those who are aspiring for self-rule. And I keep saying this, right? We need more education, more of it, Baba. There are movements that takes years. I'm talking about some decades to actually build the formidable army and the formidable force of nature to take whatever they want to take. If it's going to take the Yorubas a decade, 100 decade, it doesn't matter now. You know why? Because the day that the generation that knows why they must have their own independent country away from this contraption emerges, there is no force that can actually stop them, because they will be more than equipped to be discouraged, because it's going to be about life and death then. So we need a lot. Like I said, I'm doing something on that in that regard, where I'm not saying that we have to wait 100 years or 200 years. That's not the point. The point is that when you are not ready to declare any war, you will be so stupid to think you can actually be a hero for being foolish. Because that's what this is all about now. And I saw a video of some women. They were lamenting that the Nigerian police, in their usual way, while they were engaging with these guys, they also decided to kidnap every innocent person they saw on the side, just to show walking. And these ones are now crying out. I want you to listen to them. They are speaking in Yoruba, Somebody's going to be helping me to, helping all of us to interpret that or subtitle it in the comment section. Pay attention.
Àwọn tí ẹ̀ ń wò yìí NGOs tí wọ́n dá sílẹ̀ láti máa gbèjà aráàlú, láti máa mú ètò ààbò dúró déédéé ní ilẹ̀ wa, wọ́n pè ní NGCS, National Gallant Civil Squad ní orúkọ wọn, National Gallant Civil Squad. Iṣẹ́ tí wọ́n ṣe òun náà ni wọ́n kọ síbí: security of life and properties, security training in a legal way, bodyguard, corporate events, protocol, escort duties, security investigation, security consultancy, chieftaincy title, crowd control, peace enhancement, àti bẹ́ẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ àti bẹ́ẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ. Ohun tí wọ́n wà fún nìyẹn. So ẹni ọ̀gá wọn pátápátá lélẹ́yìí. Ọ̀gá wọn pátápátá rẹ̀, kí lórúkọ rẹ̀? Tó lọ school. Kí ni qualification rẹ̀? Oh God, okay. Nínú ẹ̀kọ́ orúkọ ẹ̀? Olúgbèmí Michael. Òun ló dá ẹgbẹ́ àbí? Òun ló dá sílẹ̀. Olúgbèmí Michael yìí, uniform wọn, wọ́n ṣàlàyé nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀. Àwọn tí ẹ̀ rí bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe ń wò wọ́n yìí, àwọn ní báyìí o. Tẹ́ bá wò lánàá tí wọ́n ní wọ́n wá da secretariat rú. Àwọn tí ẹ̀ rí, àwọn lélẹ́yìí o. Wọ́n ní àwọn kan tí Dupe Onitiri tó ń léwájú nínú àwọn tó ń agitate fún Yorùbá Nation. Àwọn tí Dupe Onitiri tó léwájú wọn, àwọn ni wọ́n wọ secretariat ìjọba ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́ láàárọ̀ àná tí wọ́n lọ sí House of Assembly. Wọ́n yọ àsíá orílẹ̀-èdè Nàìjíríà kúrò, wọ́n gbé àsíá Yorùbá Nation tí wọ́n sí. Ẹ jẹ́ ká máa kóòtẹ̀ Yorùbá Nation èyí tá à ń sọ yìí kì í ṣe Yorùbá Nation ti Sunday Igboho, Yorùbá Nation ti àwọn Dupe Onitiri ni. Àwọn ọmọ náà àmọ́ tí wọ́n mú yó, àmọ́ tí wọ́n jẹ yó pẹ̀lú. Wọ́n wọ inú ọgbà secretariat. Wọ́n na ọwọ́ ìbọn sí àwọn Àmọ̀tẹ́kùn, kódà wọ́n na ọwọ́ ìbọn sí ọlọ́pàá kó tó di pé apá ọlọ́pàá ká wọn. A kí àwọn ọlọ́pàá, wọn kú iṣẹ́ takuntakun. Ṣùgbọ́n ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ kan wá ṣẹlẹ̀ tó jẹ́ ká wá sójú wòran wa. Ó náà ni pé nígbà tí a bá fẹ́ justice, kí ló máa ń fà tètò ìdájọ́ máa ń falẹ̀ díẹ̀ ní ìwádìí láti mọ́ gbẹ̀bí fáláre, láti mọ́ fìyà jẹ tí ò yẹ kíyà ó jẹ. Lórí ọ̀rọ̀ ìbínú wa ṣe dùn tó pẹ̀lú iṣẹ́ tọ́lọ́pàá ṣe lánàá àtàwọn operation burst àtàwọn sójà, bínú wa ṣe dùn tó. Èyí tó ń dùn wá lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ báyìí tó ń bà wá nú jẹ́ ni pé nọ́mbà tí wọ́n fi síta pé àwọn kó inú àwọn agitators yẹn, àwọn ọ̀daràn, let's put it that way, àwọn ọ̀daràn yẹn, torí pé àwọn original agitators wọ́n fi yé wa pé ọ̀daràn làwọn yẹn, pé àwọn kó, ó dàbí pé náà fígọ̀ yẹn ó dàbí pé ó ní clause díẹ̀ o, fígọ̀ yẹn need adjustment láti mọ̀ wípé lódodo ọ̀daràn ni wọ́n kó. Lóòótọ́ wọ́n ti parade wọn fine, bá àwọn tí wọ́n parade tá a fi hàn yìí ẹja gbọ́ lẹ́nu ẹgbẹ́ wọn ní tí wọ́n wà fún. Ẹ pẹ̀lẹ́ o, ta ni ó sọ̀rọ̀ ní tí ó sọ̀rọ̀ sókè? Okay.
Orúkọ mi ni Ibrahim Samuel Yanolu. Ibrahim Samuel Yanolu.
Sọ̀rọ̀ sókè láàrin.
Ibrahim Samuel Yanolu wa. Àwọn civil defence ni wọ́n wá sí ọ̀dọ̀ wa lánàá, wọ́n wá kó wa. Táìmù tó wọ́n ń bọ̀.
Kí ni wọ́n wá kó yín fún?
Wọ́n wá kó wa fún uniform, wípé àwọn uniform yìí. Then wọ́n wá ní ká pa àwọn ọ̀gá wa, bàtà wá pa àwọn ọ̀gá wa. Táìmù tó wọ́n wá ń bọ̀ yẹn ni ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ yẹn ṣẹlẹ̀ tí wọ́n wá kó lọ sí operation burst office.
Kí ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ wo ló ṣẹlẹ̀? báwo ló ṣe sọ̀rọ̀ bí amúkún mẹ́kọ̀ọ́ yìí.
Àwọn operation boss àwọn wọn ní pé ara àwọn ni wọ́n wà wọ́n ní ara àwọn lọ́wọ́ àwọn operation boss ni.
ìwọ wà lọ́fíìsì táìmù yẹn.
bẹ́ẹ̀ ni mo wà lọ́fíìsì táìmù wọn wà lára àwọn tó kó.
wà lára àwọn tó kó tó fẹ́ wá gbàlẹ̀.
wọn wà lára àwọn tó kó tó fẹ́ wá gbàlẹ̀ táìmù yẹn.
nítorí lè ṣẹlẹ̀ ní kò lè compose ara ẹ̀ mọ́ wàhálà yẹn ti pọ̀ jù inú ìbànújẹ́ ló ń gan wà torí pé inú àwọn tọ́gà wọn fẹ́ wá gbàlẹ̀ tí wàhálà ti dé òun ni so ẹ má máa ń dẹ̀ ó ti ṣàlàyé fún mi màá tún ràn lọ́wọ́. àwọn civil defence wọ́n lọ bá wọn ní ọ́fíìsì wọn tá a bá wo aṣọ yìí dáadáa ó jọ ti civil defence lóòótọ́ àwọn civil defence ni wọ́n ṣe láti máa lorú aṣọ àwọn wọ́n kó wọn lára àwọn tí wọ́n kó ní ọkùnrin ìgbà tí wọ́n kó wọn lọ́fíìsì wọn wọ́n ní ẹ pé àwọn ọ̀gá yín kán máa bọ̀ láti wá gbà yín lẹ̀ wọ́n fẹ́ bá àwọn ọ̀gá wọn sọ̀rọ̀ àwọn ọ̀gá wọn gbéra láti Yemẹtu wọ́n kóra wọn jọ àwọn ń bọ̀ wá sí ọ́fíìsì civil defence tó wà lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ Ministry of Environment wọ́n àgbáwájú main secretariat kọjá iwájú secretariat dẹ̀ ni wàhálà ti ń ṣẹlẹ̀ lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ àsìkò ìgbà náà táwọn gbéra tí wọ́n ń bọ̀ àwọn ò mọ tó ṣẹlẹ̀ ní secretariat àsìkò ìgbà yẹn àwọn operation burst wọ́n ti débẹ̀ àwọn ọlọ́pàá wọ́n ti reinforce nítorí pé àwọn ará bí nàbọn sí àwọn tí wọ́n bá ń bẹ̀ kódà sójà tí wọ́n bá ń bẹ̀ wọ́n ní kó jókòó wọ́n nàbọn sí i so àsìkò ìgbà yẹn làwọn èèyàn àwọn ọ̀gá àwọn eléyìí wá ń bọ̀ àwọn ò mọ tó ṣẹlẹ̀ nínú mọ́tò wọn bá ṣe ń bọ̀ àwọn operation burst wọ́n ti ń ransack àwọn tán bá rí wọ́n ti ń mú àwọn tó ṣe kínní tẹ́ bá dẹ̀ wo fìlà yìí fìlà pupa ni àwọn tó dẹ̀ wá operate ń bẹ̀ yẹn fìlà pupa náà ni wọ́n dé.
So let me save us the breath, okay? Still on the issue. You see those people you saw on your screen just there? There's a man who started the security outfit. It's meant to be like, providing private security, private this or that, right? But that yesterday, the civil defense in Nigeria, NSCDC, they sort of bust the supposed office of this group, security outfit or private security outfit, accusing them of using similar uniform as theirs. They are private, NSCDC is that of government, right? So they now arrested those they found there. That was the NSCDC. So they now told those arrested to call their boss to come to their office. It was when their boss was going to the office of the NSCDC around that same Agodi, right? It was the exact time that the face-off between the Onitiri's deluded thugs were facing the police inside the secretariat, the government house, and they were doing stop and search. They got this guy and they picked him up, their supposed boss, and he got paraded. The reason is because the Onitiri's army, the thugs, they were also wearing red beret, like a red beret, on their military uniform. So when they saw these ones with red berets outside the Agodi government house, they just picked them. And when it was time for them to parade those thugs sent by Onitiri, they paraded this Oga boss. And they had to go out and cry out for help that, no, our man wasn't one of them. Oh, we are not one of them. Oh. So our inspector senior. So they would have to go prove that they are not one of them. All of that from that same yesterday. This is what, what's this man's name again? Body George had to say about the incident. You know something? I advise you not to take wholly of everything he had to say, but I just want you to listen quickly.
You know, when one of my political sons in Oyo State sent the clip to me. I thought it was in Nollywood. But when I now listened to the comments made by the lady who was all dressed in white and talking, I knew something terribly had gone amiss. You know, I see it as part of the teaching of civics and history in schools. You just don't go arrange for people to take arms against your government. It is treason. And the way they were even lucky that they called the Amotekun first before the police arrived. If it had been people from my old profession, they would have seen them as enemies and they would have fired at them. I was completely very angry because that is not the way you talk. It's your government. Government of the people, by the people, for the people. The lady too who was talking, she says she's Mrs. Abiola and Onitiri. These are resounding, well-known names in the western part of this country. So what could have driven them to that level? You are not in the country. You are telling them that you are declaring the kingdom of Yoruba or something. I thought it was like a joke. It's a bad dream. Naturally, yes. The Attorney General of the Federation is from Oyo State. The President of Nigeria today is also from the Southwest. So what on the globe would have driven them to that? My conclusion is that maybe they are not that educated. But when you listen to them, and I know the Onitiri family very well. I think the second son of the former politician, Papa, was my classmate in secondary school. I know their family very well. So listening to that and hearing what she's saying, Kadan kadao, suru. You don't take up arms against your nation. Let her now come back home. Because these guys that have been arrested, they are going to be treated like, well, we pray for them, but it's unimaginable. I said, what? You brought guns? They were there with charms? Are they dreaming? It's unacceptable. It's the highest breaking of the law of the land. You can talk, you have that freedom of speech, you can express your opinion, and we have been doing that. That's the most sensible way to approach this problem. Everybody, including me, I know as a matter of fact that the constitution we are running is not working. It's more like a defined paperwork for a military organization. Why should everybody head to Abuja every month to collect their lages? It's not working. What has the president got to do with my local government here, or with the local government in Sokoto, or the local government in Bayelsa? No, nothing. Politics is local. And we want to see that the restructuring, everybody's been talking about it, is what the path we should take. But to start taking arms and now shooting people, it's a modern day Robin Hood. It's insanity. And I want to plead with everybody. Well, the investigation will go on. They must get to the end of it. What surprised me?
Baba, I understand this, his own contribution to this mess. So that's why I said his reaction, honestly speaking, is the reaction of majority of people. This is not how to do it. It is not. And for the Nigeria that we know very well, it's automatically like they never really wish themselves well. And they look so scared. I have seen them. So they were captured by the Amotekun. But Body Judge was surprised that people could pick up arms. He kept talking about the law. Listen, of course we say Nigeria is a lawless place. But don't try to find out when they want to use their lawlessness on you. They will use it to the fullest. Do not give them that opportunity. Don't walk into their hands and then begin to wonder why they are treating you that way. And that is why if you want to go hard, you have to go hard enough. If you want to go like boom, 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 then you have to go like that, boom, 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 hard enough. Not the one that they will send a Motekun. And you begin to say, hey, we surrender. Hey, no shoot.